YouTube. Just me again, obviously. Who else would it be? So I'm actually going to talk about something that's bothered me for, well, I guess it hasn't bothered me. It's irked me for the past 4.5 years. And it's becoming very redundant at this point. It's basically people who either see me with Alice or notice that I'm pregnant and tell me that I'm too young to be a mom. And I mean, while I understand the sentiment behind it, telling me that I'm too young to be a mother is not going to change the fact that I've been a mother for the past 4.5 years, and I'm going to do it all over again with this one, you know. I know my age. I know I'm young. You know, short of putting Alice back, which is not going to happen, it's not going to change the fact that, yes, I am a young mother. Oh, well, it happens, you know. And then there's people who, you know, on the bus they'll mention, oh, you're so young, you know, you're pregnant, you're so young, you know. And it's like, yeah. And then their eyes just get big when I let them know, like, you know, it's not my first. And, I mean, I just don't get how people can, I don't know, like I do and I don't. I don't get how people can just look at someone and decide they're too young. I mean, a lot of people don't actually think I'm past my teens, which I do understand that. Sometimes I can look quite young. Oftentimes I do act quite young. Dina, no. Sorry, my cat is being very rambunctious today. But at the same time, you know, what good is it going to accomplish by telling someone who already has children that they're too young to have children? Technically, if I'm too young to have children, then I wouldn't release an egg each month. I'm not saying, you know, start breeding as soon as you start your menstrual cycle, but I'm saying that, you know, from a physiological standpoint, from my psychological standpoint, from the pure simple fact that I already am a mom, I am not too young to be a mom, you know? So normally I just smile and laugh in the conversation, but lately I've been getting a little bit more snippy, and I don't know if it's the hormones with this pregnancy, or I don't know if I'm actually really fed up with it. Like, I know it's expected because of my age, and yes, because I am a young mother, but at the same time, what gives people the right to decide when it's okay and when it's not okay for people to have children? Like, I mean, I'm going to be 23 this year, and growing up, I always knew that I had planned on having my first child and hopefully my second child before the age of 25. Luckily, it's looking to be that way. But I mean, that's been my goal in the sense that I planned on settling down young. I planned on having a family while I'm still young enough to enjoy them. And I mean, I'm not saying that people that are older are too old to enjoy their family, but I'm saying that, you know, in the years that I've had Alice, I've already seen my energy levels go down. And it's not just because of the whole parenting thing. It is also because I am getting older. And I mean, you know, I can't pull an all-nighter and then just stay awake the next day anymore. And I mean, you know, 2 years ago that wasn't an issue at all. You know, like I could go out party all night with my friends and then come home and Alice would be awake and I'd still be okay to take care of her and I wouldn't need much sleep. But I mean, you know, in the past 4 years, I've grown quite a bit. And I mean, my parenting has evolved to a much better place where we feel, Mike and I both feel that, you know, we're ready for a second one. And I mean, this is when a lot of people, well, used to be when a lot of people were planning on having their first, you know, 23, 24, 25 is the age. And so there's just been this big shift recently with, in like the past decade, about career women, which is all fine, but at the same time, to have people forget that, you know, 10, 15 years ago, people were pressuring you to have children by the age of 25. It's like, oh, when's your next kid, or when you having a baby, or this, that, and the other thing. I mean, still in high school, or if you date someone in college, you're already getting told, when are you getting married? When are you getting married? And then as soon as you get married, it's, when are you having a baby? When are you having a baby? You know? And it just feels like everyone pushes people that aren't ready for it, you know? And yet the people that find themselves ready a lot younger, like granted, Alice was a surprise, but we were ready for the challenge, otherwise she would have gone to a different home, you know what I mean? Like, we were ready. And to tell someone who's ready, you know, and who's planning to have a child, and who, you know, like, this was completely planned this time, I don't know. I'm just saying the same thing over again, I guess. But it just, kids are actually a very personal matter if you think about it. Like, you wouldn't go up to someone and say, oh, when are you getting another dog? Well, I already have one, so why do I need another? You know, like, why do people feel that, I guess I shouldn't have compared dogs and kids. Either way, why do people feel it's okay to go up to someone and say, when are you having a kid? Or when are you having your next kid? Or I think you have too many kids, you know, like, children is having children, it's a very personal matter. And, like, I understand most of them are well-meaning, but at the same time, a child is not just a decision you make on an impulse, on, you know, it's kind of like, ooh, that kid's cute, can we have one? You know? It's, so for someone to just say, oh, when's your next one, and expect you to just, like, have an answer, or, you know, what if you can't have children? Like, I have a couple friends who, you know, already at this age know that they are unable to have kids, and quite a few of them are devastated. And people ask them in relationships, you know, when are you having a baby? And, I mean, that just kind of reminds them of what they're going through. Yet if you were to say, I'm infertile, the person would be like, well, no need to be snippy about it. It's happened. But, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to rant, because, really, I am young, but I am not too young to be a mother. Otherwise, I would not be a mother. Yeah. So I guess that's it. An 8-minute rant. I've been wanting to do videos for a while now, but I've been very busy. Alice had her ballet recital this past weekend, and she was wonderful. I'll show a little picture. Tee-hee. Stay. So that's Alice in her ballet gear on picture day. And there's the group photo. They did Pink Panther. But, so she's had ballet, which had recital, or rehearsals, photos, recital. She's got the end of school coming up. She's got, what else? Can't remember. Either way, it's been a busy month. I went to Niagara Falls with the youth group. That was a lot of fun. The ride home was horrible. So I'll show some pictures of that in a later video. But yeah, I've been busy, and Alice has the end of the school year coming up, and we have a school trip next week that I'm going on, because we're going to the Royal Botanical Gardens, and, well, hey, if I can get in at a discount price because I'm on a school trip, yeah. Either way, I'm going to let you go now.